But the first duty, of course, is to be true to your work. I don't remember not making art. I only remember drawing and drawing. When I was a kid, when I was maybe 3 or 4, I started drawing almost compulsively, to the point where my family noticed that I was doing that. And my mother started saving any scraps of paper or the inside of cereal boxes and where there was no lines. And I always wanted her to buy me little scribblers, but not without lines. I didn't like the school scribblers because of the lines. So I don't know if I was making art, but I was certainly interested in the process of moving a point on a piece of paper and leaving a line behind, and then drawing the horses that are in the yard or whatever. So that's what I remember as my obsession with making things. You should let your temperament, I think, be the transformative element in your work, rather than the determination to remain consistent. If I get interested in something like printmaking, go ahead. You know, if I get interested in a particular story or whatnot, follow it. You know, and your own sense of taste and temperament will transform that into your work. But don't try to determine ahead of time what is your work. You know, your work is follow your curiosity. Well, when you're excited about a work that you've done and you want to show it to somebody, and you know, when you're working and you're in your studio by yourself and you've spent a whole day doing something, or a few days or a week, and you're really excited and you want to show it to somebody and share it, that's it when you're exhibiting. It's not always when you put on a show that you're exhibiting. It's when you're calling Alice down from the house and say, gee, I want to show this, or you're having Neil come by and say, I want to show you this, or any other artist, Wilf or Vic or anything like that, and you want to send the image to the gallery and say, this is what I've been doing, what do you think? That's when you're ready to show, you know, because if you're excited about a work that you've done, naturally you want to get some reaction to it, you know. If you're ashamed of the work that you've done, you're not ready to show. Why they want to be an artist, or why they want to go into that profession. And it shouldn't be for the glory of it, or for the material rewards of it, or anything like that. It has to be for their own desire and their own pleasure of spending time making work, working, spending time alone in the studio and stuff like that. If you're in it for the glory, forget it, because it's not going to come. If you're in it for the money, forget it, because even then it's not going to come, you know. There is some kind of trigger in people that recognizes authenticity. And if you're not authentic as a person, as an artist, people will know it, and they won't come to you, you know. So I think it's a matter of being a real person, and that'll make you into a real artist, perhaps, in the end. So the thing is to think of this as an adventure and follow it and make it as exciting as possible for yourself, and never bore yourself, because if you bore yourself, you'll certainly bore others.